Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to query a Microsoft SQL database and doing it with Pandas, and I'll show you how easy and quickly it is to do. So let's begin. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the code snippet to query a database, and it's going to be here. You just type learn pandas in your web browser, and I should be the first link. And we're gonna go down to the lessons and go to lesson number 8. And in lesson number 8, we're going to go down to version 2. I have 3 versions, but number 2 is mainly to do quick ad hoc querying of the database, and I think it's the easiest and the fastest, so we're gonna work with this. But before we get into the code, let me show you the data I'm working with. I'm here in my server, and let me show you the data we're working with. The name of the server is my localhost David Think, and I have here is my database BizIntel, and then in BizIntel I have the table called data. I only have one table, data. So here it is, select all from data, and if you run this, you're gonna get a column that's dates, another one there are symbols, and that's just text, and then I got a column called volume, and it's floats. And if you go over here, you'll see that date time is date, varchar is symbol, and decimal is 18.2. So our goal is to get this data, all 22 rows, into pandas. So how are we gonna do that? Well, again, we're gonna go to our learn pandas repository, go to lesson 8, and version 2. The other ones should work, but I'm only going to show you version 2. We're going to copy this code and use it. So copy, and now we go and start writing code. So let's start by importing pandas as PD, and we're going to import pydbc import. So this is the library we're going to use to read to our Microsoft database, and it could also connect to other databases like Oracle, but for this lesson we're going to do Microsoft. So let's paste the code we just copied over. We could actually take this part out and just go pd.read_SQL. Alright, just do this little minor change to my code in lesson 8, but everything else should be good. Okay, the server, we're gonna change it. The name of our server is David Think, and the name of our database is BizIntel. We go here to our database, and it is BizIntel. Good. The next piece of code, this is just boilerplate code. You don't gotta change anything, just change the parameters we just did, and it connects to the SQL server. And then the next bit, we're just gonna write our SQL command here, and just assign it to a variable called SQL. So we could just go select all from name of our table, which is called data, and then down here we just do pd.read_SQL. SQL is going to be the SQL command, and then this is the connection we're going to use that comes from up here. And then instead of reading just top 5, let's read the whole thing, and let's run it. So there we go. After a few seconds, you have your data frame, and this is exact same data, all 21 rows that are on the server. So if you have a server at your job or at your company, you could easily push data, pull the data from your database into a data frame. And you could also check the types, the data types, and again, dates are datetime, symbols is a string object, and then the floats are floats. So there you go, a very easy way to pull data from a database into Pandas and then just play with it like you've been used to. And that's all, guys. Thank you.